Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Anil Joshi. Welcomes you to my series that is Iconology and Temple Architecture Perspectives. What I mean by iconology is a word near iconography that deals with the sculpture, then the deities, then different carvings, and the temple architecture deals with the temple structures, then types of temple, the places of temple, the deities wise, how the temple differ. Both the sciences, there are a lot of things to learn and lot of things to observe. What I am doing in this lecture is I am just giving my perspectives about what I am seeing, which may be same as you, which may be different as you, but I can assure you it will add some information in your knowledge. With that, let's get going to the today's topic, that is the Kopeshwar temple, Khidrapur. Now there are lot of things which are spoken about this temple. There are a lot of myths and there are a lot of real facts, and there are a lot of things behind all these things. Let's try to find out, but it's an extensive topic, so let's divide it into two. First part is exterior and second part is interior. So first, today's topic is exterior, and then subsequently there will be another lecture on interior. We are going to see in depth. Now what I do usually is I visit the site, I do photography, I do videography and leisurely see it. Because when I am at the site, there may not be, it is not possible to see everything in more detail and clearly. So best is bring it and then see it. This is what I am showing you today, that I have photographed, I videographed, and now I am analyzing it in front of you. So let's analyze together. So today's site is Kopeshwar temple, Khidrapur, and I am Dr. Anil Joshi, who is going to take you to the visit of this temple site. Now, acknowledgement and disclaimer. There are a lot of people who has helped me in this. They are guides, they are local people, they are the technologists, or they are from our digital team. I acknowledge with thanks all of them, and also though most of the material is my own, some of it is borrowed from the net, which is usually royalty free, and it is the narrative, descriptive and the text. It is not the photographs or videos. Let's get going to today's topic, that is Kopeshwar temple, Khidrapur. Now what makes it special? It's a special, no doubt. Now what's making it special? It's a temple devoted to Lord Shiva and Lord Vishnu together. It has got Swarga Mandapam, which is very special or unique of it. The central opening exactly corresponds to a circle at the floor. Both has got diameter of 14 feet. The first week of May, there is a circular reflection of light corresponding to the floor circle, and on Tripuri Purnima, moon is seen in the center of this opening. So this is a miracle. Just imagine, without the help of computer, how they designed it. They have to know about the astrology, they have to know about the location, that is the space where they are constructing a temple, and they will have to know exactly how the temple is to be constructed from day zero. Now around the opening there are three deities sitting on their own vehicles. So around the ceiling there are multiple deities. Then we will go one after another, then giving feeling to the artist that Rangashila, that deities are observing from heaven, hence the name Swarga Mandapam. Some people call it Swarga Mandapam. Why? Because you will see multiple deities are there. They are with their vehicles and they are observing from the opening, and you feel as though they are observing from the heaven. There is absence of Nandi, and dancer ladies are seen in the Garbhagriha, indicating it may be a temple of tantric sadhana, that is Prana Toshini Tantra, because it is Vrishabha Shunya Shivalaya, and it is because from one place of Mandapam one can see Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. I am going to show you the site from where you can stand at one place. Exactly, if you stand there, you will see all the three deities, Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh. Now coming to the some historical part of it, in Odisha this type of temples do exist, and this such type of mandapam is there, it is called as Natya Mandapam. So that is a social activity hall, and the Bhoga Mandapam, which is sacrifice and rituals, which is separate from that, that is there in this temple also. This is there. There is a different mandapam for rituals and other work. The inscription of the temple wall are in Devanagari and Sanskrit. So that gives origin of this temple. The temple has different components of Vesara and Hemadpanthi type. So some Dravidian, some Hemadpanthi and some Vesara. Excellent combination and mixing of these three, which makes it really unique. Now there is a circular stone disc that is noted around 48 curved pillars with an opening to the sky. The outer wall carving show foreign visitors like South African, Chinese. Female carving with book in hand indicate females were educated. We are seeing the speciality of this temple. Now some of the carving show stories from Panchatantra. Interesting. Earlier it was used to be either Vishnu Avatar or from the Shiva's stories, but here it is Panchatantra. That means this temple is slightly recent, means after 1000, maybe 1200 or so, because the Panchatantra stories before that are not there. The designing of temple is made in such a way that rays of the rising sun will fall on deity directly. Now this is interesting. It can have a rising sun directly, something like Kiranotsav, that sun rays are falling directly to the deity, that is Lord Shankara, Lord Shiva. Then we have got a shadowless day in first week of May and Tripuri Purnima. Right in the front of that Swarga Mandapa hole, you can see a moon. Then there is Gajarud, Lord Shiva and Parvati. Lord Shiva and Ma Parvati, Gajarud are not a routine feature. Then outer wall of the temple is decorated by Gajarud, that is the god sitting on elephants, indicating that there are strong power holding it. What elephant indicate is power and Aishwarya, that is the money power. So these are indicating on the outer wall. There are two deities in Sanctum Sanctorum, that is Dhupeshwar, slightly ahead, and Kopeshwar, that is the Vishnu. So both Vishnu is there and Shiva is also there. Then outlet for holy water is by a makara. The makara outlet for holy water indicate a Dravidian touch, and the temple construction is completely around and is completed around 12th century. This is again indicated by this crocodile or magar. Now these all specialities of temple we are seeing. After that we are going to see the temple in detail. Now Kopeshwar temple at Kolhapur district, place Khidrapur. Then it is devoted to Lord Shiva and Vishnu. It is on the banks of river Krishna. Then though the construction of Kopeshwar temple was started around 7th century, the work remained incomplete largely due to warring and change in rulers. The renovation was completed by 12th century by Shilahara and Yadava kings. These are all inscriptions written there. The construction of temple is by black basalt rock, which is available in Sahyadri mountain, abundant, possibly carried by the river Krishna, because otherwise there was no way by which these would have been carried. Then Mukha Mandapa has opening facing east, north and south. So three openings for Mukha Mandapa on east, north and south. So that means there might be a future expansion or possibility. They were thinking in that terms. There are incompletely carved pillars noted, indicating there was planning of lateral extension which is incomplete. Now reason why Nandi is missing in the temple. Now there are myths. The Daksha did not like his youngest daughter Sati marrying Lord Shiva, and when he conducted yajna, he did not invite couple. Sati visited her father. Thought maybe my father might have missed to call me, so she visited uh, her father's house on Shiva's Nandi to confront that, father, Daksha, you have not called Shiva, my husband. But in spite of that request, what Daksha did was he insulted her in front of the guest present for the yajna, and because of that yajna, the Sati jumped into the fire and sacrificed herself. When Lord Shiva came to know about it, he was furified, he was furious. He punished Daksha by serving his head. He just cut his head. So that was punishment Lord Shiva gave to Daksha. Lord Vishnu pacified Shiva. He said, okay. Whereupon he restored the Daksha's head, but with a goat's head. So that is the story why Nandi is missing from the temple. But what we feel, I have told you earlier in this lecture, which I feel, which may not be a correct reason. The furious Shiva was brought to Khidrapur temple by Lord Shiva, why Shiva was brought by Vishnu and calmed him. Hence the temple got its unusual name as Kopeshwar. Kopa means anger. So Kopeshwar means the angry Shiva. So that's why it is Kopeshwar. This explains as to why Lord Vishnu is in the temple along with Shiva. But you will see a lot of temples in south has got combined, both deities are there. So not that this is a exception, but there are many like this. And Nandi is not seen in the temple, as Sati rode Nandi and visited her parents. So that also is okay. That's a myth. But the reasons I told you, Shunya, Nandi can be there. This is a busy temple which sees a lot of worshippers on Monday and Shivratri nights. The Kopeshwar temple is a must-see on the tourist itinerary for their ancient and artistic sculptures. Some people believe it a tantric sadhana place, that is tantric prana toshini. That is what I told you. That doesn't have Nandi, since it is a zero Vrishabha Shivalaya and can have, and since that has got a dancers in Garbhagriha usually do not have dancers. So now let's see with the help of videos and with the help of photographs. There are sculptures of Shiva, Brahma, Vishnu and Devis and Mandakinis in various poses. We are going to see each and every aspect of it in more details. Initially we have seen with the help of video what are the exterior features of this temple. Now each and every corner and each and every column pillar we are going to see it in more detail, including Shikhara, then Mandapas, Swarga Mandapas and Natya Mandapa, Swarga Mandapa, then we are going to see Garbhagriha and what are inside, what are outside. Now let's get going to the outside. We have seen the videos and then we are going ahead. Now here we are seeing a Shikhara. Shikhara is when you stand on one side of the temple and look at the structures as you would notice a niche in the structures of the Shikhara or the suprastructure and the rest of the temple. It was probably laid late. There is a difference between a construction and that's why it is not a complete and it is incomplete. Now here again we are seeing it from the front side. We are seeing the entrance and here what you have to appreciate is the plinth on which the temple is resting. So as I told you, it differs slightly from the Dravidian type. We were watching videos till now. In that videos we have seen multiple things. Mainly how this Khidrapur Kopeshwar temple looks from outside we have seen from videos, but videos only gives us a gross idea or from distance. If we want to know the real details we have to go near each monuments behind each sculpture and analyze it. Now to recap, the entrance, it was a small entrance, then there was a small lobby. This is mainly from protective point of view. Then there were hero stones outside. Then there was a Ganesha Patti or that is called Lalata Bimba. That is above the door there was Ganeshji. Then inscriptions are there which are in Sanskrit as well as in Devanagari, which indicate Sanskrit, it indicate the inscriptions are before 600 and Devanagari indicates somewhere around 700, and if it is in local language then they are usually, this is not a hard rule, but usually they are after 8th century. So the inscriptions are there, but by and large they are indicating who were the people who were donated for that and not much of the historical aspect. Then this temple was built by Gandaraditya of Shilahar dynasty. So that was more important from the inscriptions point of view. Now let's get going to the main details of the sculptures and the walls, the designs. For that grossly let's have a look at the all outside. Now the sculpture of the Shiva, Brahma and Vishnu and Devis and Mandakinis in various poses are seen on outside wall. Now distinctly there are three layers. One is the lower, then the central and then the upper one. Each and every layer we are going to see. The lowermost is Gajapatti. So that we'll be seeing first and then above that. This is serially we are going to see all these. Now this is the back of it. Now this I had only to specify the Shikharas. If viewed from the side and looked at the sculpture as a whole, there is definitely a mismatch in the architecture of the Shikhara and the sculpture and the rest of the temple. The rest of the temple sculpture and Shikhara are distinctly different. It was probably added later as a restoration work. There are details available as who has done the restoration work and in which stages it was done. It's available. Again, this we are seeing from the, if we face the temple from right side. This is a Swarga Mandapa. It has got 48 pillars in different rows. The lowermost is a Gajapatti, what we are seeing. There are elephants and there are deities riding it. The best part or the point to note are the elephants are ornamental. They are ornamented and the deities are also ornamented, and each and every sculpture is different from the other. So the carvings are mainly in 3 layers. The lowermost what we are seeing is the Gajapatti. This is the door which faces south. See the sculptures around, see the decorations, and there are certain disfigured monuments seen outside. There are interesting point here are the Dwarpalas. Now how many are there? 10 Dwarpals are there and all of them are females. So this door there are Dwarpalas but they are all females. That gives the importance that females were powerful at that time. They were warriors. See here. It is interesting. Look at the lattice or jali. There are beautiful designs and there are also, it is meant for ventilation inside. Now this type of sculpture were introduced by Chalukyans first, and look at the designing, look at the art on it. This window has flowers carved and inscriptions are saying that these were of course by the Chalukyas. However, still such type of intersection of the stone or such as designs in the stone was the first time it was introduced by Chalukyas in temples, and in almost all the Chalukyan temples, whether you go to south or you go to anywhere else, you will find same type of designs. Coming to layers, at eye level there is a panel of 92 elephants around a temple, giving a feeling that these elephants are carrying the weight of the temple on their back. Each of the 92 elephants are carved differently. Each elephant has different jewelry and has different deities riding them. Have a close look at them. You can pause the video if you want. We are giving you a close-up views for the same reason. Now this panel of 92 elephant gives a feeling that they are taking weight of this temple. Now if you see carefully, the fact appears true. That's why we are re-emphasizing it. The jewelry is not important. The presence of elephant, who stands for power, mightiness, is important. Now we are coming to the second layer. Around the outside wall of the temple, there are sculptures of Shiva, Brahma, Vishnu and Devis and Mandakinis in various poses. You can appreciate them, you can see them. Now how to identify Shiva, how to identify Vishnu, that all is iconology, iconography, and that are dealt separately. Please see our these type of videos for the details. You will get the ideas why we are calling certain sculpture as that of the Vishnu and some certain as that of the Shiva, as that of the Mandakini or Ma Parvati. So these are specific. Now lowermost Gajapatti with 92 elephants and gods. This is what we are saying in more and more details. And there is a jali, grill, above the Gajapatti are Narapatta. So I told you that there are different layers. First was Gajapatta, which was for the strength and carrying the whole temple on them. So they were strong elephant and deities with them. Next was a Narapatta, which is comparatively different. Now we'll see on that Narapatta what are the things. Once we complete the Gajapatta totally, we'll go to Narapatta. Look at these both together. Narapatta and Gajapatta are shown together. And third thing is the temple is raised above a platform, what you can call the peta, and that is important from temple architecture point of view, because Dravidian temples were usually at slightly lower level, but this is slightly at a higher platform, which means that it has influence other than Dravidian. So it is mixture of some two type of architectures, and that is what we are going to see subsequently. We'll come to it and we'll see it in more detail. There is some restoration work done here, and the details are available on inscription also, or with the temple authorities also. Now here you are seeing Lord Vishnu. Vajra is its weapon, and secondly he is riding an elephant. He is on elephant. Usually Vishnu is with Garud. Garud is his vehicle. So here he is on elephant. So here all the deities, they are shown on elephant, whether it is Vishnu, whether it is Shankar, Parvati, or otherwise. The vehicle for them they are given is the elephant, because they are here lifting full temple on them. So they are on the elephant. Now there are 4 Devashtakas. 3 of them are seen from outside. Though they are called Devashtakas, they are empty. There are no deities in it. Now Devashtaka is a concept brought by Kadambas initially. So Kadamba temple used to have it, and if you want another Kadamba temple which has it, you have to go to Goa, that is Tamdi Surla, and you will get, that is Mahadeva temple there, that is Tamda Surla Mahadev temple. You will find same Devashtakas. But here the Devashtakas are empty. There you will find deities in it. Do visit our video. There is a video over it. It will give you the full details. Now again it is same. We are continuing the round of the temple. Don't forget to see up also. Now this is Lord Krishna. Why? Because he is with Basri, and one thing, and second thing, they have done some worships to it. So people are worshipping it, and this is one of a temple where active worship is going on. So it is important that there are regular pujas going on, then there are regular at Mahashivratri and some other auspicious day, more people visit it, and they offer their pujas and religious things to it. So this is a lovely Krishna. These all descriptions already we have discussed. Only thing is here we are going into close-ups to find out. Now here God Indra, you are seeing Vajra in hand, his weapon, but his vehicle usually is Garuda, which is not seen here. Look at this very closely. Can you see this? Do you think he is Indian, or you will feel that he is not Indian? Appears foreigner with distinct beard, probably Arabian or Chinese. Looks more of Arabian. The sculpture indicate that trading was with both the east and west. Now this is the temple which gives you proof that who were the travelers. Travelers were right from South Africa till China. You will find their sculpture. They were giving a good position over the temple, means they were honored, and even their fashions were adopted. Similarly, if you can go to Hampi, you will find even the Brazilians there. The Vijayanagara was a better trading center which had traders all over, and they have also adapted all these styles of different countries. Then Madanika, as a concept, the word indicates, is there are types of Madanikas which we are going to see, or which we have seen partially. They are Mridanga Vadini. The interesting part here is they are playing Mridanga, but their body action, facial expressions are so lively. Really it is marvelous how they have crafted. They have done fine carving, full details they have shown, right from the face till body action, till how a hand should be, how the Mridanga should be. Then there are Vishakanyas with a snake on their feet and hands, that you can see from sculpture. If there is a snake, they are Vishakanyas. This is a different topic altogether. We will discuss it sometime else. Then Shuka Sarika, the one with a parrot. Shuka is a parrot. Then there are sculptures showing beginning, middle and end of the letter writing on this temple. So Lekhanika or the Lipika, the one who is writing, now they are shown at 3 stages. One thing is how it starts, how she middles, and how she completes it. That indicates of woman education. Women were educated, women were going on the war, they were equally knowledgeable as that of any male, and that is remarkable. And not only that much, they were brave also. If you see at Hampi, there is one sculpture where a woman is shown killing a tiger with hands. So it was really great. Then there is Marichika, that is the one holding a bow in her hand. Then Madanika with a monkey pulling her garments. This sort of fun you will see always on the temple walls. Here you will see a monkey pulling the garments, and at some temple in Aihori you will see a bearded old man teasing a young girl. So these social laughters or something like light things are there on the temple. So here they are shown a monkey pulling the clothes. So then is Chamar Vahini, the one who holds the chamar or whisk in her hands, that is used for the aeration. Then Nartaki, as the word indicates, dancers. Then Veena Vadini, the equipment Veena was from that time. This is very important to know. Then Salabhanjali, one holding a bunch of tree. Then Bhujanga Trasita. What is the meaning of Bhujanga Trasita? Is a one who is scared to see a snake. So there are certain women they are shown with a snake in Vishakanyas, and here they are shown the females which are scared of the snake. So both things are available. Both type of sculptures are there on the temple wall. This is Kanduk Krida Magan, the one who has lost playing with a ball. So all sorts of games are there. Then sometime here it is shown as the playing with a ball, but sometime you will see with the sticks, that is garba, that you will see in Hampi. There are on the wall, there are the carvings on the wall. Then playing Holi with a pichkari in hand. So since long Holi is being celebrated in India. So these are the carvings of more than 800 years old, or maybe older than that. Now all this thing we are going to see one after another. You will have to identify or go back, have a look at again the types and come back to this, and you will get the details. Now here, can you make out that high heel here? So the fashion is right from there. You will see all the ornamental fashions, ornaments are there, then garments are there of different type, then there are high heels, then there are hairstyles, then there are mirror. One of the sculpture shows a mirror in hand. Then one of the sculptures shows that these Madanikas are yawning, that they were getting lazy also sometime. So these sorts of different varieties and different not only dresses but also hairstyle, hair rings, all fashion you will see over here. The important fact is how much in detail they have understood it and they have put it in reality, so that after 800 years also it will just look as what they want to say. Now distinctly foreigner, definitely not Indian. With look at the beard style, then the hairstyle, then the mustaches. Some days back it was a fashion here of keeping such mustaches. Then here God Indra is again identified with Vajra in hand. The dancing poses, how exactly they have balanced it. It's not a easy art really, and that also you are carving on a stone where there are no chances that you can rectify your mistake. You will see certain scenes from Ramayana also. In one you will see that Hanumana is meeting Rama, taking his message, and in one you will see Hanumana is going back to Ashokvan to meet Sita and gives her the identity of Lord Rama and convinces her the message. Now there are a lot of fashion trends here, all over from right from South Africa till China, and right from Greek, you will find all fashions coming to India. They are all depicted here. That was the best part, is adaptability. Pretty straight hairs are there, then nail art is there, then high heels, different hairstyle, accessory jewelry, and belts, mirror work and adornments. See how many was they have really counted well. Everything can be found on these Madanika sculptures. Only thing you should have eyes to see it. Keep on observing them and you will start finding a lot of interesting features. Then you will find Madan and Rati shown with a sugar cane. Sugar cane is a sweet, but it's a stick. So those who knows the meaning of Madan and Rati will understand what it is. Then monkey playing with Surasundaris. Then presence of grapes and mangoes in stages of their ripening. Now mangoes are shown in ripening stage. Great. And a lot of people thinks that mangoes is not a fruit of India. It is brought by Portuguese, but not a fact. We can prove it. It is here. Then yawning by Surasundari, then another looking at mirror, doing hairstyle and makeups, and presence of Vyal. Vyal is a hybrid animal. Everybody is imagining there should be a very powerful animal that is represented in Vyal. Vyal has got features of every strong animals or animals of that speciality in that category. So Vyal is another interesting feature which you will find in a lot of Chalukyan temples. The balancing is most important. When there are dances, then you will have to have proper balancing in the sculpture, otherwise it will not give a proper meaning. Now here we are seeing Hanumana with Ma Sita, that is of course in Ashokvan. If he is with Rama, then it is outside from where he carries the message. Look at the Mridunga Vadini. Position of hand, Mridunga, then perfect balancing of the body. All is really great. Great sculptures, different positions of Mridunga Vadini. And the style of holding ornaments, necklaces. Now crocodile is a symbol which was taken by Chalukyas at a lot of places. Now they decorate door with it, or they have got temple, holy water outlet also in a form of crocodile. So crocodile is considered as auspicious by them. With that, we are coming to the external beauty of the Kopeshwar temple, Khidrapur, district Kolhapur, Maharashtra. I hope you have liked it. If you have any additional information, please communicate with us. If you think that we have given you a good information, it has added into your knowledge, or it will change your sight when you will go to see this Kopeshwar temple, then thank us by giving a like and subscription. Okay, goodbye, good luck, and please watch our videos. They have got informative, and whatever references we have given in this, you will find that in our videos also. Goodbye, good luck, and take care.